What's up, gamers? We've got a very special episode today of the Mystery Shard free-to-play account. As you can see, I am autoing a Doom Tower boss for my 5 daily keys. Made it to the Griffin, so that's awesome. I don't have to screw around with Bommel anymore. And these guys just blast through it. Yeah, these first tier bosses are all very easy. So I'll be interested to see if I can get past the second version of Bommel. I might attempt to level a Templar up. Although I don't have any regeneration gear, so that might not work. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you that real quick before we get into the episode. And why is this a special episode today? Well, it's day 30. So we get a high Khatun. This is going to make farming arena hopefully significantly easier. Where did she go? Where did my high Khatun go? Oh, I'm full. Well then, that was anticlimactic. Okay, so another cool thing is that coincided with a champion chase tournament we're running. So as a mystery shard only, champion chase is very difficult. I've only been able to get the first energy reward on the previous ones. So this time probably will be the same. We'll see. I might be able to squeeze up to the XP banner, but it's not really that important. In other news, Classic Arena Takedown, currently sitting in first place. I've had my Apothecary in a slower, relentless build for the past day, so fights have been a little sketchy. But I'm going to gear up the High Khatun to take over for him. And I've been basically just grinding Spider with RSL Helper non-stop since yesterday. So 1371 made it into first place. These guys don't seem to be moving too quick, so with 9 hours left, all of my energy is going to be going here. And I'm going to attempt to get the epic book, but at least the chicken and some more 6-star epic relentless. And then Dragon Tournament starts, and I'm considering switching over to Dragon afterwards and just farm that nonstop while it's open. So we got this Dungeon Divers open, and the points are coming in very slow. So I don't know how far I'm going to make it. I would love to get this 5-star chicken here. But man, that's so many points. I don't even know if it's possible. We do have 500 energy coming in tomorrow. I think at the stage I'm at with dungeons, I might get better dungeon diver points simply farming campaign, but I'm not too sure on the numbers. Yesterday we completed our first rotation of these advanced mission rewards. So we got the Lego Tome, and we're back to building up to get towards this 5-star chicken, which is by far the best reward of the bunch for this account. Now, seeing as it's our 30-day episode, I think I'm going to go through and just showcase all the progress I've made on the account over the past 30 days. And every 30 days I'll do that, and that way, for myself anyway, if I want to see where I was at, I can go back and just look at the 30-day updates and see a complete picture of all of my progress. So we'll start with the Great Hall here. Win rate in Classic has been a steady 75% roughly since I made it to like Silver 2, Silver 3. We're still focusing on AC and crit damage to 5. And then we'll take Force accuracy to 5. And since we're going to be stuck in Silver a while, I think I'm just going to... Well, I'm going to get this to 6. I'll get this to 6. And then I'm going to start spreading my points around to these resistances and other accuracies and get like, I'll probably just get everything to 3, except for attack I'll leave. But judging by the difficulty of Arena and the fact that Plarium is currently in Ukraine fighting for their lives, God bless. I don't think we're going to be getting any updates to the game anytime soon, so I'm expecting a long stay in Silver 3. Missions. Got cocked hard on the spirit potions. But we're slowly making progress towards the end of this section. Once I can do the potion keeps, everything else is going to be done. I don't see any problems here. I'm going to be farming more masteries during the next CVC. I always save my mastery farming for CVC, because that's the only time you get anything from it other than the masteries. You get points towards CVC. And yep, everything else pretty standard. Gold Arena, Fuse Relickeeper. I already have the Relickeeper parts farmed. What's the other thing? Doom Tower. We'll start with all these places. So Doom Tower, I've made it up to floor 39 so far this rotation. Last rotation I actually ended up clearing stage 49. And I also cleared 4 secret rooms last rotation. And it looks like I'll at least be able to clear 4 again, judging by what's here already. So that's good. Getting plenty of extra rewards. Also getting fragments for Hellmut. So 12 out of 100. Going to be a little bit still to get him unlocked, but I'm just hoping to push as much as I can in Doom Tower every month and unlock more and more secret rooms. Next rotation is the Scarab Frost Dragon rotation, so I think I'll have an easier time clearing bosses in that one. I do need to set up a team that's capable of handling Scarab, so I'm hoping next CVC we get like some more blood shield accessories, and I'll get one for, hopefully for an Armiger, maybe one for my Kale. I already have 2 blood shield accessories. They're both amulets, and 3. One is a ring, 2 are amulets. The ring is for Ogren tribes, which is great because I have a Hungerer who is a shield champ. So if I put that ring on him, he can be the fastest on the team. He'll put his shield up. And then when the shield wears off, if it wears off, he'll go to hit the boss, and it won't trigger a counterattack because he'll have blood shield. We got 19 out of 100 on Drex. I'm still picking those up every day. We've fused broadmaw. I'm going to fuse another one whenever I finish arbiter and start opening void shards. I'm hoping to get some of these guys again, because apparently you can only buy them once in the tag team arena shop, which is kind of lame. I want 2 broadmaws for faction wars. And I'm definitely going to fuse another frost skin for my Ogren tribes faction. So that's cool. Rhazin. Yesterday we picked up another rhazin fusion piece from mystery shards. So we're sitting at 3 out of the 4 for Lich. And Lich is like very top tier for this type of account. For higher tiers of Spider, because of this move here. Every 3 turns, attacks one enemy, decreases the turn meter by 100%, and places decreased speed. That is like so important for Spider. So I'm definitely going to book this champ out. Hooray 3 anyway. Decrease AC could be helpful, but not really necessary. Wait, was it AoE? No, attacks one enemy. Okay. If that was AoE decrease AC on the spiderlings, that would be huge. So my plan with these here is I'm going to fuse a Lich. I'm definitely going to get her to 50. Maybe not 60. But I would like to get 2 copies of Lich. One for Rhazin and one to keep. I think the only other champion in here that I would love to have an extra copy of is Torture Helm. So, yeah, I won't get into that too much. I don't want this video to be like 2 hours long. Arena, still rocking the same team. This will be, I'm going to switch out Apothecary for High Khatun once I have her geared. But it's just your typical early game cleave. Increase attack, drop defense, AoE nuke. And Kale is pretty weak right now, so... Oh god, we're gonna die. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so Arena, you really gotta be picky with your battles here. I doubt I'll outspeed High Khatuns. So I'll just leave that, it's not important. Tag Team Arena. I am taking full advantage of Tag Team. Since I bought out the broadmaw fragments, I'm buying drexthar fragments on cooldown. And then once a week, I'm buying the energy. So this energy now is my top priority. And then I fill in as many fragments per week as I can. Obviously, once I get to tier 2, I'll be able to buy them both on cooldown. But at tier 1, you don't quite have enough to support it. Unless you buy those 15 gem refills. Once per day, you get a 15 gem refill. I would highly recommend buying those during tag team tournaments if they're going to get you a top spot. Because that Relentless gear is honestly so good. 6-star legendary. There's no other place in the game you can get 6-star legendary gear this early, except from the tournaments. So, yeah, I'm basically just going in and fighting mostly one-person defenses, but I'm starting to dip my toes into these more developed teams that are still easy to kill. I would love to get up a rank, but honestly, it's so tough to find fights once you get to like 1400. I've made it pretty close before, but it's just not quite enough. Once I have a couple more champs built out and a backup nuker and I can build 2 cleaves, I should have an easier time of it. Clan boss. I'm up to 2 key on hard, which is decent. I went into brutal today just to test out a key, and I think with a couple of upgrades and tweaks, I could be 4 keying brutal. So I'm thinking as soon as I can 4 key brutal, I'm going to be scoping out a clan to try to join a clan that downs brutal every day. So I think that's when I'm going to make the move. I'm still going to come back to this clan for my clan quests. But the clan quests will only take me like 2 days to complete. Because I always do these tag team tournament ones. And I can set up multiple teams that give increased defense, increased attack, and increased speed. Like I have broadmaw and apothecary and now High Khatun that all give increased speed. I have bogwalker, marked, and a couple others that give increased defense. And I have spirit host and channeler and war priest that all give increased attack. So I could potentially set up 3 teams that each do, you know, a combination of 2 of these and get these done in literally 2 days. So I'll come back to this clan for 2 days at the reset, get my clan quest done, cash in on a bunch of clan gold, and then I'll jump back to the other clan. My priority here for clan gold spending is by a huge margin the energy. When this is energy, you pick that up. Because I'm a rare mystery shard only account, I need rare books like no other, because like all my champions are rare. So that's my second priority, is the 5 rare books. After that, I've been spending on these 4 to 5 star revenge accessories. But I've noticed some of the other content creators who started fresh clans um, around the same time I started playing, their clan has already reached level 5. So I think what I'm going to do is when I can 4-key Brutal and I'm joining a different clan, I'm going to allow myself to start buying yannica fragments and also these 5 to 6 star accessories if I choose. Um, I don't know how much I'll spend on these because I want to make sure I have as much gold saved to go towards energy and books as I can. But that's my plan going forward once I can 4-key Brutal. And the last spot we'll look is in our gear. We'll look at gear and champions. So you can see we're moving along pretty steady. We've got 3 6-stars. Usually I would average 1 6-star a week on my other free-to-play. But this time I've been focusing more on faction wars because the arena is so difficult. So I don't really care about my player power. And I think over the long run, having access to higher tier perception materials sooner is going to pay dividends when it comes to saving energy, farming dungeons. Like once I do a couple of spider tournaments and a couple dragon tournaments, you know, a couple Fire Knight tournaments, I probably won't have to farm much gear from those dungeons again until I can do until I can farm stage 20s on them on auto. But I'll go through my champion builds here just real quick. In case you didn't notice, I finally got a crit damage amulet for Kale. Rolled double Ak. And as soon as I rolled this up to 12, I got another crit damage amulet. This one will give me an extra, I think, 7% crit damage at max level over the 4-star. But I do lose accuracy, so I'm just going to leave this one on for now and then switch it out if I need it. And I got an accuracy banner, which is actually very huge. It rolls a little bit of speed too, which is great. Spider has been giving me a ton of decent accessories. So like, I don't know. Yeah, I got it like a lot of accuracy banners. This will be good on Runic Warder. This will be good on Armiger. I got, yeah, just so many stats you get when you unlock accessories. So I've got a pretty decent selection for all of them now. Resistance with speed. This will hit points with speed. This will go on my Bog Walker when I get him 6-star. It's just a night and day difference. And real quick while we're here, let's build out our High Khatun. Just because I want to see how much speed she gets. So I'll go through all my artifacts first, just so you can get an idea of how much artifact leveling I've been able to do with the silver I've gotten so far. And this is using airplane mode trick for all the 5-stars. Once I get the 5-stars to level 10, I leave them there. And then when I'm leveling my more expensive pieces up to 16, I'll use the level 10 artifacts for the dummy rolls as I get the main artifact to 16. And in that way, I've always got artifacts ready to level up. To use dummy rolls on, rather. And it makes leveling artifacts so much cheaper. So, just going through, just to get a sense of how much gear I have. Pretty much every piece is in use, almost. Not so much lifesteal, I need to get farming some more of that. Some decent frost pieces. I definitely need more regeneration as well. And more shield, so I really need to push Fire Knight up to like 13 or 16. The Relentless is huge. These are my pride and joy, man. If you're not getting Relentless from multiple tournaments, you need to start doing that, because... Excuse me, just had to clear my throat. Because this gear is game-changing. Like, we've got what could be a quad accuracy roll. Got, like, this piece is huge. We got some junk pieces in here that I'll probably eventually sell. But, or put on like trash faction wars champs. But I wish we had better luck with the main stats on these bodies. That one's not bad. But it's been all accuracy, it feels like, or attack. And we've got a couple of speed boots. These ones, of course, are awesome. But we've also got these ones, which are decent as well. We've got a single destroy set, which I showcased yesterday when Apothecary soloed Scarab. This will end up on an Armiger once I can put a Scarab team together. We also have some pieces that I'm not using on anyone yet because I haven't decided on somebody good enough to put them on. So they just kind of sit and wait. Not getting that many Cruel or Immortal because I'm only getting single clan boss chests. So that'll be another thing looking forward to when I get over to a different clan. And then this is where you'll notice how Faction Wars pays you off in the early game. And it just gets better and better and better as you go. Once you can farm legendary perception materials in like 3 or 4 or 5 factions and epic materials and all the rest, you just start pumping these out like crazy. This is one of the first pieces I got and still one of my best pieces. Same with this accuracy chest. Anything 3-star, I'm basically only keeping if it's speed boots. And I'm going to slowly start phasing out 3-star and 4-star altogether over the next like month or two. But that's my resilience. And then perception. Got some beefy pieces here. And this is like a workhorse for your account. It just adds so many accuracy stats for putting on the set bonus. We desperately need more speed boots here, though. So that's what I'm hoping for as I start crafting more legendary, is some speed boots. And then we've got some Faction Wars gear, or sorry, Doom Tower gear, which is decent as well. Like these it's just decent stat boosts that you get for putting on these sets. We've got a couple of champs in Bloodthirst. There's only 4 and 3-star gear, but it gives them lifesteal and it gives them some stats. Guardian, again, pretty decent haul. Yeah, so that's all the gear. And I might as well just show all the accessories so I have it on video. Pretty good. Starting to get a lot of options here. I haven't focused quite as much on leveling up accessories because these are more of a... Accessories are more of a, you wait until you have a champ and a piece that works, and then you go and start leveling it up. Like, I would never go through here and level these up to 8 or 10, because it's just so expensive, and I don't even know if I'll ever use this, right? But I keep it in case I have nothing better by the time I need a ring for Shadowkin. You know, same with stuff like this attack ring. I just keep them there, because why not? If by the time I need a ring for these factions, I don't have anything better, then at least this is a stat boost. It gives them something to work with. So, now, let's see how fast we can build out our day 30 High Khatun. Let's go... Let's look for our speed boots first. I think we're going to move her... See, these stats are just so good for War... These stats are just so good for War Maiden specifically. I would like to steal her boots, but I don't know if I should. So I'll just put her in these for now. I don't think the 5 speed is really going to matter that much. But if it does, I'll switch him out. 9 plus 1, so that's 10 versus 11. And I'd rather have this on War Maiden. Gonna take my fastest helm here from Apothecary. I think this is my fastest shield. Oh. This will give me 1 more speed. Maybe 2 or 3 more if I glyph it. But I do want to use my high Khatun in dungeons as well. So I think keeping her tanky might be the move here. These gloves are definitely getting yoinked. Pretty sure. Yeah, these gloves are getting yoinked. Sorry, broadmaw. Excuse me. Now, do I put these on her? I think I have to. Or maybe steal this. 231 speed. That's pretty respectable. Because I have hit point % gloves, I think I can get away with the attack chest for now. I could squeeze 5 more speed out of the boots if I need to. Couple more speed out of the shield. Yeah, we'll go with this for now, and we'll see how it stacks up in the arena. For our ring, we'll probably just throw on this one here. But I do want to see if this rolls. Yeah, you know what? We're going for the hit point main stat. Defense isn't that great in arena if they get to go first, because they're usually going to... Whoops. I was looking at Sacred Order. Okay. Alright, we'll just use this one instead. Even better. Perfect. So we're going to put that on her. And then we've got this hit point blood shield, which is good because I'm going to use her in Scarab for sure. Ooh, that's nice. So we'll work on that next time we have an artifact event. And then we have this, which we got out of our log, either from one of the mission rewards or something like that. But that's beautiful. It'll put her up to 244 speed. And again, I can get... Well, you know what? I'm going to leave her in these boots until I can farm speed boots from the Nightmare campaign, which is coming soon. I was pushing a little bit there today, and Apothecary can actually solo some of the stages in Nightmare campaign. So yeah, I'll leave her in these 4-star boots until I can farm a pair of 6-star speed boots. So that'll be another 10 speed. So 254. So I'll have a 254 speed high Khatun, which is pretty respectable. Last thing I'll show you is my vault. Hold on, I'm gonna go through these champ builds just real quick. You can stop and pause on the champion if you need to, if you want to. We've got a speed hat here waiting for Apothecary to put back on. Perfect. Now that we're starting to fill out accessories, the stats are going to skyrocket on these champs. Poor Banshee has just been slowly losing gear to everybody else. I'd really like hit points gloves on broadmaw, so maybe I'll equip them with these. Yeah. It sucks that they're 3-star. um, yeah, I'm gonna throw those on them, and then Spirit Host is just gonna get some crappy speed gloves with something else. So she'll just get crit damage. Yeah, that's fine. 212 speed, that's fine. Wait, she can't be faster than my War Maiden. Damn. Damn. Okay, so I'll make a change on her gear to shoot her speed down a bit. So all these scrub geared champs are just faction wars junk champs. Occasionally I have to steal a piece or two of gear off them for a different build I'm working on. So that's why you'll notice them missing pieces here and there. And then in the vault, I've got tons of level 40s. I'm considering turning this girl into a 5-star chicken soon. A lot of these are just geared very poorly. When I get better gear to put them in, I'll just destroy whatever gear's on them, whatever pieces I'm replacing. And some of them have no gear on them. So yeah, that's about all that's interesting about these champs. I won't go through every one. And then I'll show you finally for the video. This will be the last thing. If you made it this far, you must be very bored. Faction Guardians. So you can see a lot of these are just farmed in campaign. And they're not champs I need for books, so I just put them in. Whenever I get a dupe of a champion I use, that's the best case scenario. Especially if, like, I'm building a second War Maiden for 3v3. So there's one Faction Guardian. I'm gonna eventually build 2 Soulbond Boyars. So 2 Faction Guardians instead of using them as books. Ogren Tribes. Lizard Man. And eventually I'd like to fill this entire thing out. Some of them will be easier than others because you can farm them in campaign. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Undead Horde, I don't think you can farm any in campaign. Although I could be wrong. Maybe, oh yeah, Sorceress. She's an undead. So that's the account. We're 30 days in. Oh, I forgot Faction Wars. And I forgot Dungeons. Never mind. We're going to keep going here, guys. 285 stars in Faction Wars. I'm very close to farming legendary perception materials in Lizardman and in Dark Elf. Probably one more rotation I can farm those. I can farm legendary in Barbarian. And I'm farming epic in the other 1, 2, 3. I'm farming epic in another 3. And then, like, a little bit of gearing or an upgrade away from beating the boss on all of these ones that have 18 or 16 even. So probably by the end of next month, I'll be farming epic materials in every faction except for maybe a couple. And then who could forget dungeons, man? I'm just going to go through and tell you how far I've made it in each of these. Spirit Keep, I farm 14 on auto. I can farm 15, but it's not 100%. Arcane Keep, I haven't gone past 15. That's my team. Force, I haven't gone back to because I'm not on the mission yet. Void, I can auto farm 15. Magic, I can auto farm 14. Minotaur, I'm auto farming 15 with this team. And I can remove one of these, probably either War Maiden or Shield Guard I can remove and put in another champ. Ice Golem, auto farming 13 with this team. Haven't gone past that yet. Don't need to. Spiders, I'm auto farming 10. I don't quite have the damage to get to 13 yet. So that's the team. Dragon's Lair, auto farming 16 with this team. It's pretty much the same team for everyone. Not much variation here. Fire Knight, I can't quite get 13 down, probably because of the affinity. But I can auto farm stage 12 with this team. And getting past 13 will be rough, so I'll probably need to level Armigers and stuff like that. But that's our progress, guys. We are doing absolutely amazing for only 30 days in. And we're going to keep pushing, and we will also see you tomorrow. Peace.